Squads on the pitch at any one time. Substitutions, any number of them, are allowed at any time during the game. And one player must always remain in the opponent's half, so only the goalkeepers are allowed in their shaded areas. A goal can only be scored within these scoring zones, and the ball may not be played across the two red and white lines and the centre line, so no room for the long ball game. Liverpool, Aston Villa and Everton. Everton against Villa first. Draw one apiece, so Liverpool the first qualifiers for the final on goal difference. And they'd face the winners of the other group, and that comprised the holders Charlton, Luton Town and Manchester United. Luton-Charlton first, Luton in command, leading 2-0 as we join it with John Motson.
This is Grit. Played in for Mortimer to shoot. One back for Charlton. It was Paul Mortimer after Carl Leeburn had set the opportunity up. A well-made goal. See big Leeburn there, just knocking it back, and Mortimer's shot in the corner. Peak. Back again to Grit. Oh, there's some space here, and it's a good opportunity for 3-1, and it's Sean Farrell.
And it finished 3-1 to Luton, so Charlton now needing a victory to stay in the competition, and they changed to all blue strip. Charlton still with a chance. It all depended on the last match in the group, Luton against Manchester United. A win or draw for Luton, and they'd be through.
Back to Harvey. Farrell. Oh, and Elstrup, and a chance on the far side still for Black. Oh, and for Farrell, a goal. Sean Farrell has scored for Luton, and that might just be enough to wipe out the hopes of Manchester United. Even at this early stage in this match, there were 2 or 3 chances there. Elstrup had a go, Kingsley Black had a go, and finally Farrell tucked the ball in the net. It's 1-0 to Luton Town, and Manchester United now know they've got to score 4 to have a chance of qualifying outright. 3-1, there'd be a bit of calculation going on. And for that foul, we're going to see Dave... Oh, and the shot goes in from Clayton Blackmore. Dave Beaumont was on his way to the sin bin, and Manchester United equalised while Luton's backs were effectively turned. Well, there are a few of them happy now in the GMEX, because United are right back in it, and this is Clayton Blackmore, who's scored some special goals this season. Well, that one has made it 1-1 here. Most of the pressure coming in from Manchester United. Oh, good effort, Lee Martin. Crashed against the boards just beyond the far post. Here's Ratton. Good effort again, and Blackmore. And that's in. Clayton Blackmore has scored again. 2-1 to Manchester United. The goalkeeper, Pettersson, was being bombarded there. And finally, Blackmore's shot cannoned in. Good save first off, actually. But when the second shot came in from the angle, he couldn't keep it out. Here's Dowie. Priest. Oh, and Dowie must score surely. Oh, and they've scrambled it in. Well, it looked as if Dowie had missed the chance there, but when it came back down off the plexiglass, he and Priest between them scrambled it in. It's Priest who goes first. It's Dowie who misses an open goal, but when it comes back down again, well, Dowie, I think, via the goalkeeper, but anyway, Luton have made it 2-2. And that puts a completely different complexion on the group again. Luton are now favourites to qualify, and they will be if they score here. It's Farrell, and it's Priest. Well, thrilling stuff, isn't it? And Luton Town, as the first half of this group match comes towards an end, would appear to be in with a very good chance of qualifying for the final against Liverpool. A lot would have hinged on that second Luton goal, because Manchester United were in the ascendancy until then. Here's Priest, and now it's Luton, and it's Farrell, and it's in, and surely Luton are going to go through to the final now. They lead here by 3-2. They make another substitution, and Farrell gets his second of the match. And he's away again. This is some stuff from the number 6, and he's set up unselfishly, Lars Elstrup. And Luton are running away with it. Jimmy Ryan. Lee Martin. Robbins. Well, they've got one. Mark Robins turned that in. Poacher's goal, which he tends to score. It was driven by Marijuana against the boards. Robins scored easily. And Luton Town are home. This is Dowie trying to finish it in style. And the final score of Luton Town 4, Manchester United 3.
So Luton, 2 wins out of 2. They win the second of tonight's groups and line up for the final with Liverpool, which we'll see a bit later. But it's
Full team for the Soccer 6 final. The players highlighted in white are the 6 who start the match, and Jan Molby and Peter Beardsley have certainly been very instrumental in the way Liverpool have played so far. As for Luton Town, well, the goals have been coming thick and fast, certainly from David Priest and Ian Dowie, and of course the Danish international Lars Elstrup is there as well. So it's 7.5 minutes each way. Should it be a draw, there would be a penalty shootout. It's Liverpool in red, it's Luton Town in white, and there's a good atmosphere for this Guinness Soccer 6 final in the GMEX Centre. Even though the local team, Manchester United, have gone out, the crowd have stayed to see what happens here between two teams who have met in cup football before. Here's David Priest looking for Lars Elstrup, notably on the artificial surface at Luton, where I remember Liverpool losing a cup tie once, so we'll see what happens tonight. And a little bit of ill feeling early on between David Priest and the Liverpool number 5, Don Hutchison. Here's Priest again. Number 3 is Julian James for Luton. And number 5, Priest, has directed most of their play in the earlier matches. Dowie. Here's Elstrup. Oh, that's a good effort. And the hero for Liverpool in their second group match was undoubtedly Carl Muggleton, the goalkeeper who's on loan from Leicester City. And he was called into action pretty quickly there too. It's a corner taken by Priest. Here's Dowie. Lars Elstrup. And now James. Luton setting up play early on. Peter Beardsley left on his own in the other half because, of course, you have to keep one man up there in Soccer 6. Here's Elstrup for Luton. Muggleton down by the post. Jan Molby. Here's Nicky Tanner. Beardsley combining with Molby. And bear in mind that although Luton have a certain advantage, which there'll be even more of one now because there's going to be a sin bin. And off goes Don Hutchison into the sin bin for the challenge. He'll be off for 2 minutes and David Priest goes with him. So both teams are down to 5 men following a little scuffle there. Joe Worrell has sent both players for a 2-minute cooling down period. Luton do have an advantage of playing on this sort of surface regularly, but then again Liverpool have had a longer rest since their last game, so it should be about even really. And they've even evened things up as well with that double sin bin. It's all pretty physical down there. That was Lars Elstrup. Beardsley really has enjoyed himself tonight. This is Molby. They've got Tony Cousins free up front, number 8. And out comes 21-year-old Andy Pettersson, the goalkeeper who paid his own fare over from Australia and asked Luton for a trial and has since signed a professional contract. Both teams still down to 5 men. Players in the sin bin are signing autographs presently. Back on the pitch, it's Jan Molby. Beardsley to his left. Beardsley using the boards well. Cousins unable to latch onto the rebound though. This is Kingsley Black for Luton. To number 10, David Beaumont. Beaumont, oh, it's been touched in by Farrell. What a piece of quick thinking. Sean Farrell just managed to stick a foot out and divert a shot from Beaumont that was probably going wide. past the goalkeeper to put Luton Town in the lead. With 3 minutes gone in the first half, Luton are ahead. And for Farrell, that's his 4th goal of the night, and it means he's now level with Tony Cascarino as the top scorer for the tournament. Forward by Beardsley, and there's a good save by the goalkeeper from Steve Harkness, who tried to squeeze it underneath Pettersson's body. Harkness on the ball again now. All this happening with the team still down to 5 players, owing to the banishment to the sin bin of the 2 number 5s, but they're coming back on now. There they go, Don Hutchison and David Preece. Well played by Kingsley Black. Now it's Dowie. Preece on the far side. Luton have brought Dreyer back on from the bench. Preece, oh, a chance here for Black. Underside of the bar, they're appealing. Dowie gets up with the header. Referee says no goal. Kingsley Black's effort coming back off the underneath of the crossbar. Dreyer for Luton. Well, it's bubbling up into quite a good final, this. It's 1-0 to Luton Town. Farrell the scorer, and that's forward by Nicky Tanner. Jan Molby gets a foot in. No one else with him there for Liverpool at present. They've got Jones coming up now, number 2. And now Black. Julian James to John Dreyer, the Luton captain. Now Beardsley. First time ball meant for Molby. And Beardsley once more. Molby. Beardsley to his right. Jan Molby tries to go all the way. And those two really have put an awful lot into it tonight, Molby and Beardsley. The 2 recognised first-teamers among the outfield players. Whereas Luton's team is also young, but probably with more league experience overall. Here's Elstrup, who's got international experience, of course. And this is Preece. We've got 2 Danish internationals out there in Elstrup and this man, Molby. Beardsley makes a darting run to his left. It's come to Jones. Harkness. Minute and a half left in the first half of the final. Luton Town lead Liverpool by a 1-0. Scored by their number 6, Sean Farrell. And Jimmy Ryan, the manager, Dave Galley, the physio, on the far side. And John Faulkner nearest to us. That's the Luton management team. And they'll be pretty pleased with the way things are going so far. Number 8 is Elstrup. Now it's Preece. At the back there, Julian James. Beardsley gets the tackle in. Finds Molby. Now here's Harkness. Beardsley. Molby. Harkness. We're in the last 45 seconds of the first half. It's Peter Beardsley trying to find a way through for Liverpool. Molby may do so. Beardsley again. Molby. Richard Harvey over there, grappling with Beardsley. Eventually he beats him. Well, the use of substitutes, a very important part of Soccer 6. Beaumont's just come back on for Luton as they switch their players around. Preece. Farrell's still out there hunting for goals on his own up front for Luton. Beaumont. We're approaching half-time, and the score is 1-0 to Luton Town, thanks to number 6, 21-year-old Sean Farrell, who's made a bit of a name for himself tonight, and Kingsley Black. And the Luton team Could have made it 2-0, but Black's shot came back off the bar. As the second half started, Ronnie Rosenthal came on for Liverpool to add some bite to their attack and see if he can find a way back into this final for them. He's wearing number 9, the Israeli international. Here's the Luton number 9, Kingsley Black. Beaumont. Dowie. Is well played. Dreyer looking for Farrell. It's Dreyer again. And it was Jones who intercepted. Barry Jones setting up Liverpool, but Rosenthal beaten by Beaumont. This is Black. Now are Luton going to continue to adapt to this surface that they know so well? Here's Dreyer. Oh, and Farrell, a second chance. Not this time. Or are Liverpool going to come strong in the second half, bearing in mind they had a longer rest than Luton? Here's Rosenthal after their last group match. Perhaps a sign of tiredness might creep in as the second half wears on. It's pretty hectic stuff out there, hence the number of substitutions. Dreyer. Dowie. And Luton, in fact, changing players over just about all the time now. Except for Farrell, who's still the main striker. Just as Rosenthal is for Liverpool. That's a 3-line ball. Struck from 1/3 of the field to the other defending third, with the ball not bouncing or touching anybody in between. Jimmy Ryan out of a breather. It's going to be an indirect free kick. And again, Luton switching their players over. This is Richard Harvey. And Peter Beardsley's now back on for Liverpool. Luton lead by 1-0 in this Soccer 6 final. Harvey. Priest. Elstrup saw some space there. Oh, and Harvey, Elstrup! Yes, it's 2-0! It's 2-0 to Luton. Lars Elstrup. Jimmy Ryan's team have a good lead now. Elstrup, who scored 10 goals in senior football this season, now makes his mark in the six-a-side game. Well-worked move by Luton. And Liverpool have just over 5 minutes to do something about this. They're 2 down now. And Luton very much calling the shots. It's Elstrup again. Harvey. I think there were 1 or 2 smart investors who backed Luton before play started on Monday night, thinking that the artificial surface would be good for them for obvious reasons. It's working out that way. Here's Priest. Also, they've worked the substitution rule very cleverly, Luton, I've noticed. They're making far more changes than Liverpool. Just giving players a couple of minutes and then a breather. In it goes from James to Black. Back again to Harvey. Now it's Priest. And when you're 2 up, if you can keep possession, you are in charge. And Liverpool can't get the ball at the moment. Oh, well played again. It's Kingsley Black now. Oh, Julian James. Muggleton, no. Yes, he scored, James. He got a second bite at that, did Julian James. Muggleton couldn't steer the ball away, and Luton Town go 3-0 up here. James going round the goalkeeper and then still managed to turn the shot in. At the other end, Beardsley's gone close for Liverpool, but the score remains 3-0 to Luton. Farrell, Elstrup and James the scorers. Well, surely now with, what, 3.5 minutes to go, Luton have one hand on the Soccer 6 trophy. Molby for Liverpool. Number 6 is Russell Payne for Liverpool, 20 years old. came from Skelmersdale. Now here's Beaumont for Luton. Oh, well played by Priest. He's got Farrell square and unmarked. Didn't need him. Well, it's all Luton now. David Priest reflecting just how well they've played and how much confidence they've shown. He had an option to his left, but as the goalkeeper went down, Priest just slotted the ball in himself to make it 4. Beardsley for Liverpool. And that's well over from Tony Cousins. So Priest takes his personal total for the tournament to 4. So along with Farrell and Cascarino, he's now the joint leading scorer. And here come Luton again with Richard Harvey. Just over 2.5 minutes left. 4-0. Mulby. And rather think Liverpool have done what they can, and it hasn't been enough because Luton are completely overwhelming them at the moment. This is Harvey. It's fast and accurate. The movement is excellent by Luton. It's the way Soccer 6 really should be played. It's a great exhibition. Dowie. And there's perhaps more to come here. Harvey. Just under 2 minutes left. 4-0. Luton lead Liverpool. Dowie. Beaumont. And Liverpool are just, well, walking around almost admiring it. They just can't get into it at all. James. Pity Liverpool didn't see fit to play 1 or 2 more senior men, because it would have made a much better final in terms of experience. Luton are absolutely strolling it. This is Dowie. Priest. James. Dowie. Oh, and Muggleton just got it out with his feet in the end. About a minute left. And Luton Town's name certain now to go on the Soccer 6 trophy. Jimmy Ryan, who kept them in the first division last season, will see this as a prestigious performance. And also, financially, a very favourable result for Luton too, because they're going to win something in excess of £50,000 here altogether. Here's Priest. Rebound didn't quite favour Farrell. Good save by Muggleton. 30 seconds to go as Russell Payne makes a charge for Liverpool. Dreyer. Well, Liverpool had no answer to this at all. A well-beaten side in the final, as Luton's experience, both in terms of the surface and in the terms of their players, pays off to the tune of 4-0. Emphatic, enterprising and enjoyable, that display by Luton Town, and it nets the club £52,500, money they picked up for coming on Monday, winning that particular night and winning again in the final this evening. The Guinness Soccer 6 champions of 1990 are Luton Town, who beat Liverpool 4-0 in the final.
And a very happy Luton squad who come away from the GMEX Centre with that big prize money check and join former winners Charlton and Nottingham Forest. Now, results elsewhere tonight in the under-21 international.